Howdy partners, it's Nick here in the chair. Thank you for joining me once again. We're going to the Wild West here. It's Sunset Riders on the SEGA Genesis or Mega Drive, depending on where you are in the world. This one is by Konami in 1982, based on that successful arcade cabinet from 1991. Game also came out on the Super Nintendo, the PS4 and the Nintendo Switch. It's a 2D shooter horizontal scroller with bonus stages. Now I understand this version's been cut down. Let's keep it on normal. I believe this version's been cut down from the arcade version. You've got 2 selectable characters. The arcade had 4. You've got 4 playable stages. The arcade had 8. But I think the Super Nintendo might have all the stages intact. So it's not about expert gameplay. It's about seeing how the game would have played on your first or second go. There's players here, either Billy or Kamano. Yes, and would there have been enough there for you to want to go and play it again? Now, I'm already a little bit excited because of the subject matter. So let's get used to these controls. There'll be power-ups to pick up here. 2D scroller shooter. There's some chickens going past. So basically shoot everything. Basically you need to catch bandits and save the girls. Right now that weapon I think gives us 2 weapons at the same time and we'll be shot in the back straight away. You can collect coins for money and bonus points. If you had this game back in the day, let me know. Already I'm liking the game quite a bit. It's a bit like a... oh dear, I've been burnt to a crisp. It's like a speeded up version of RoboCop, really. RoboCop, but better. Music is pretty good. Oh, that's good. I never saw this in the arcade, but I think this would be great fun in 2 players. Now, the Mega Drive has a 2-player co-op version. Good job it's got some credits for continue there. And I don't think the SNES did. Correct me if I'm wrong, which you quite often do. Wild West, we're shooting. This guy's got a peacemaker. I think he's called Billy something. And you can play as Kamano as well. So I'll see how I get on in the normal mode. If I don't get very far, I'm trying to concentrate, believe it or not. Oh, it's an explosion. Then we'll go on easy. I would have loved this game back in the day. It's great. Right, what's happened there? Right, got an extra gun. That girl's giving me an extra gun in her lovely costume. So that's a way of getting weapons as well. Shoot the bags for extra items there. That bullet there, if I can get that, will give me extra speed, I think. How do I get down there? Don't know. Trying to get used to controls here. Avoid getting shot. It's the Wild West here. And here we go. Probably the 1880s or somewhere round about that. Arcade 8 stages, so by my own low standards, I'm going to try... oh, what's going on here? Balls coming through. Now, my own... low standards, these credits are rather generous, I'm going to try and complete level 1. If I do that, then great. Any stage player 2 can join in, but they are not here, so that might be a way of cheating actually. You have a second controller plugged in, a bit like Golden Axe, so as soon as you're about to lose your last life, you flick over to the other character. Let's shoot these bin bags. It's not the red bag from the walks we used to do, it's a purple bag. What's in there? Dynamite. Stay away from that because it will explode in a minute. There we go. I told you to stay away from that, and that's cost me some money. Continue. So it's quite good for the newbie, this game. The credits are really helping a great deal. Desperately want player 2 here. It's one of the better horizontal scroller shooters. Surprised I've never heard of the thing. If I saw this in the arcades, it would have used up all of my money. Nintendo Switch version is probably quite cool. If you've got that, let us know. Or the PlayStation 4. I don't own a Nintendo Switch. I'd like to though, but it's pretty expensive going, isn't it, that system? So, upgrade. Rescue the girls, shoot everything. Now, the only thing I want to see now then is what the bonus stages are, if there's any end of level bosses. But you can see the similarities, can't you? As I mentioned there, RoboCop, like a speed up version of that. OCP. Maybe that was their idea eventually, and they just wanted to do this. But they picked a good theme. Good animations there as the cowboys come from the window. I am getting shot quite a lot of time. Now, bearing in mind this is my first go, and I'm not playing particularly well, I do seem to be getting quite far with these credits there. But I've only got 1 life left here. Probably there's a skill here for jumping around, dodging everything. I'm pretty much walking into stuff as it comes along. Shoot people as they come onto the screen. Right, is it loading stuff? Right, the balls again. Yeah, I think really you need to jump onto the back of this mob. Jump! Oh no! I've got gored in the belly button. There's extra lives available if you get the right items. This is a big old town, this. Well done, Nick. I don't think it's nice, you laughing. So, like the good, the bad and ugly, but sped up. It's game over. Well, I really enjoyed that as a first go. I really enjoyed it. Right, we will have another go. I'll play as the other character. As I say, the arcade's got a choice of 4 characters. This has just got 2. Be interested to see it on the Super Nintendo as well then, with the 8 characters. But anyway, We will jump in again as the other character, which is named Romano. Anyway, let's get this on easy first of all. Let's sway the things in our favour. No Biff Tannen here, butthead. Easy. 5 credits, yeah, let's do that. Shall I swap this around? No. Shall I? I'm quite tempted to swap this around. Maybe I've got better controls here. That's good that you can change the A button, the B button, the C button. Because I'm brought up on the Commodore Amiga. The jumping I'm used to doing up, but on Mega Drive you need the button instead, which confuses me sometimes. Anyway, Comano. He's a Mexicano bandito. Here he goes, wearing a purple poncho. If you're wearing a purple poncho, then comment in the comment section below. Now, he's shooting a load of popcorn at people. I don't know if that's just a bigger area because we're on easy mode. This looks the way to go. Biscuits. He's shooting biscuits and popcorn and all over the place. Take that. It's the kid, Romano. Right. Yes, right, this looks better. What have I learned so far? Well, let's journey in. Now, you can imagine this in 2-player. You as this fella, or Billy. Thank you, missus. What's she got there? A new gun. So I've got 2 guns. 2 guns. Oh, I can't shoot this bin bag. Maybe I shoot down like that. Oh, I don't know. This guy looks a tricky customer. There we go, that's how to do it. Just shoot down the bin bag. This bloke fires very small red things at us. And we're probably gonna bump. No, yes, that's it. I've learning as I come into the Wild West, doing my thing, man. That's it. I'm clearing this city of scumbags. And I don't know about chickens. There's probably irrelevance there, but we're collecting some coinage. There's a big coin. Thank you. I want your bin bags, folks. It's bin day, and I'm taking out the trash. I'm not getting blown up by that dynamite this time. So graphically, the game is good. As a port, the game is good, although cut down. Music is pretty nifty, and it is making me want to play it on and on and on. I'm desperate for a player 2 to come in and have a great fun with them as well. We could have a good old stupid time, and I like the subject matter also. This game is absolutely brilliant. Well, it's scaled down. I really want to see the Super Nintendo version now. Let's write that down in the book. Nick reviewed the Super Nintendo version of Sunset Riders. Riders on the Storm. I don't think you would have survived long in the Wild West in a bright purple poncho and cowboy hat, but I don't know what types of saloons they had. The gun hasn't got a limited amount of weapons. You can keep firing forever. Oh, get away from that. Oh no, I was caught between dynamite and that bloke's gun. Oof. This isn't Detroit, this is the Wild West, Dodge City, one of the other ones. There's a lot of good cowboy games. One of my favourite ones, which is a Texas adventure, I suppose, is the Wild Bunch on the ZX Spectrum. There's a few good pinball ones, too, by Zen. Continue. I will do. Yes, I don't know who's the sheriff of this town is, but he's lost complete control. Remember, I just want to complete level 1. I'm on easy mode. I've got 2 extra continues, 2 extra lives, I think. I should be able to do it. I've got lives galore. Wonder what the end of level boss is. Probably a cross-eyed horse called Brian, or Brian Dippity-Doodah, or maybe Lenny. I don't know, maybe. Right. Shoot, 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 shoot. Oh, he did shoot me. There's only nice people in this town. Where's the blacksmith? Where's Doc Brown? Send me back to year 1985. Right, this is back where we got last time. Chickens. What's the rest of this? I was supposed to be. Yes, good. You got on the back of that one. Good. Right, that's it. Jump, jump. That's what you do in the Wild West. You wouldn't just jump to. Oh dear. You wouldn't just jump to one side. You jump onto the back of them as we go on to my next continue. But I'm racking up a bit of money. Haven't lost that either. If you're liking the channel so far, please consider subscribing if you haven't already. Huge thank you to the subscribers. I love you all. The channel's about beating stress, not about playing the games perfectly, but having a laugh, seeing what you think about the games. We're like kids round a friend's house playing the game rather than the parents shaking their head. In the background. Hooray for you. Oh look, I think that's the end there, is it? We've got to rescue that lady there. Help me, help me. Well, I'll try my best, girlie. Here I go. Right, so it's not PC, this game. Anyway, it's an out-and-out fun shooter from the early 90s. Can I popcorn this bloke to death? I can do. Take that, big nose, as they said in the Wild West. Oh, I've fallen down. Like, yes!
Thank you, nice boy.
You're welcome, babe. That's what I would say. Is that level 1 done? I think it's level... Way, hooray for me. So I've caught this bloke, Simon Greedwell. Wanted, dead or alive, you're coming with me. Right, okay, so I think it's part 2 of level 1, I think. A huge thank you to the members as well. If you want to be a member, keep the channel going, then hit that member button. It's not compulsory by any means, so don't feel pressurised. Just watching the video up to this point is really appreciated, because it all counts for the super duper uber watch time. I love you. Right, go. It's the hotel. Romano's in town, I think. Or was it Cormano? There we go. Very obliging. She's dressed up like some superhero from Marvel. What was it be her name? Loose Woman. Right, shoot. Right, how many continues have I got left? I'm doing okay. I just want to get to that boss now and apprehend him. But this might be part 2 of stage 1, you know. So I haven't really completed stage 1. I've rescued a girl about halfway round. The saloon, there's a bar there. There's not an orthodontist or a chiropodist. Right, here we go. Take that. Right, a lot of guys dying here. That's like the elf in Golden Axe, I suppose, that guy. No smart bomb here. But it's just 1 weapon, 2 weapons. But a second player too, dancing around like a nincompoop, will be most welcome. This game is absolutely joyous. Absolutely joyous. A great stress buster. Plenty of credits, so you won't be getting annoyed and dying very quickly. Although my lives aren't lasting very long, and I'm already having heaps of fun with it, even as a nincompoop player. And there's always a lot of things you could probably see that I'm doing wrong to try and preserve my life in this thing. The 2-gun thing doesn't seem to be too much of an advantage with this guy. The Mexican magenta pink hat bandito. Which that's what it's saying, he's wanted posters. Oh, I can get a gun through here, surely. Biff! Biff, biff, biff. As I say, I'm not sure because it's on easy whether it's firing a bit higher. But easy's my sort of level. We did medium with the first guy and got a bit stuck with 3 lives. But you can tailor the game how you want it. You can change the controls in the options setting as I did, so it's very good. I do like that animation of the guys on fire, a bit like a Dal Sim in Street Fighter 2. Yoga, plane. Come on, let's at least reach the guy at the end. Oh, they shouldn't have walked into that bullet. Like, concentrate, Nick, you don't want to lose all your lives. We just want to see the end of level boss and do 1 apprehension. So we've got level 1 out of 4 stages. So I think once you get used to this, one complaint of this version might be that it's a little too easy. I know that's me saying it, complain one way or the other. So if you was a hardened gamer, I think you might have completed this on day 1. So I'm a very average game player, but skillful ones might have done it straight away. But even so, it's still a good adventure. I'd like to have the 8 stages in there. But I don't think there's too many people that would just die on the first screen, that is for sure, unless they're playing like a plum pudding. If you're playing like a plum pudding, then comment below. If we go through, this town is absolutely huge. I'm a stranger in town, but this is bigger than the Las Vegas Strip, this does. The same carpenter, I think, done everywhere. My favourite western is Unforgiven. Right, here we go. Right, now, what do we do this? It's time to pray. Is it? Right, okay. Right, okay, now. It's got... Yeah, oh dear. Right, once your life generates, you've got a little bit of invincibility, so maybe... Oh god, not long though. So maybe you can use that to shoot. Oh dear. Right, come on, use a bit... I've only got 1 credit left after this. Quick, use your skills a bit more. Let's take him out a bit. Not to dinner. Right, you need to dodge round here. This could end real quick. I'm suddenly playing like an even bigger nincompoop than I did before. Oh, player 2, where are you? I need you to distract this big hunk of twitness. Right, it's only me and him left. He's flashing, not in a way that'll get us banned. Right, this looks better. It's just me and him. I think I'm there. Good. Eat turf. Eat turf. Eat the dirt. That's it. Done, isn't it? Surely that's done. That must be done. Is it done? Bury me with my money. I'll think about it. Yeehaw! Yeehaw! Yay! That's how you do stage 1, folks, on easy mode, with about 1,000,002 lives. Bumbla 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 bum bum ba ba. Bumbla 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 bum ba 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 ba. Stress bust. Do 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 do. Here we go. Bumbla 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 bum bum bum. What am I doing here? My pink horse. All right, this lady's throwing things out the back of her wagon, and we're trying to catch it on our pink horse. Ding dong ding dong bay. Forward, backward. Huge thanks if you watched this far into the video. You are top subscribers, you lot. Right, I didn't get too many there. I got a blind horse. Right, that's stage 1 done and a bonus stage, so we'll see what stage 2 looks like. We're on a train. It just gets better and better, doesn't it? I'm easily pleased. Whoops. Check out Express Raider. That's a game on the ZX Spectrum where you're fighting as a cowboy man across the top of a train. I think there's Dragon Ninja. I think, is that called on the Amiga, where you're on a train as well? And another one when you're on a train is Merry Christmas from Horace. There we go, that's done by fighting on the top of a train, sort of like games. You probably know some already. Right, oh no. That's it, well, at least we saw a bit of stage 2. I'm very impressed with that. As a first go, I'm extremely happy. I would have loved this game back in the day. It didn't come out on the Commodore Amiga, but I want to see it on the Nintendo. If you've got PS4, I do, but you might want to check that down as well. And Switch, don't know how much it is on Switch, probably a huge amount of money. But anyway, it's a good old game where you get 8 stages and 4 playable characters instead of 2. So thank you for watching that video. Hope you enjoyed yourself. That game was Sunset Riders on the SEGA Genesis or Mega Drive, published by Konami in 1992, based on the arcade cabinet from them also of 1991. Got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then please put that below. You're always more than welcome. It's time for me to ride off into the sunset now, so till next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.